Both fantasy and science fiction sit within the same fantasy subgenre of the reality genre group. And I would argue that science fiction is simply a subgenre of fantasy along with steampunk and space opera. A large and well-developed subgenre for sure, but a subgenre all the same. And I don't mean that to take anything away from it. It's simply the conclusion one might come to when we look at the underlying function rather than the labels grafted over the surface by our bookshop. Like fantasy, science fiction resides between realism and absurdism. Neither explicitly tells the reader what kind of story they will experience, only the kind of world the story will take place in. All we know is that the story will ask a what if question that requires the reader to imagine a world with rules that aren't quite the same as our own. This is why fantasy and science fiction can so easily be found in blended forms that we see with superhero comics, Star Wars, and Twilight.